We've got all eyes on the NFL owners meeting that just wrapped up in Minnesota. The big question a lot of us want to know right now, what's the deal with the Washington Commanders?
Yeah. Well, you know, when big sports news happens, WSA 9 is all over it. That's why we shipped sports director Darren Haynes off to Minneapolis. And Darren, what's the buzz on the deal today?
Well, the buzz is everybody wants to get the deal done. These are all the owners. They're all looking forward to getting this Josh Harris deal done, that $6.05 billion deal that he has with Dan Snyder to purchase the Washington Commanders. That vote did not happen. However, they narrowed a gap on when they'll possibly set a date to have the vote to finalize things. And they're talking about July 4th to possibly mid-July. They definitely want to get it done before the regular season. Now, before Josh Harris was interested in the Washington Commanders, he actually purchased in 2020 a minority stake in the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the majority owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers is Art Rooney II. And if there's one guy who knows how Josh Harris will be as an owner, it is Art Rooney II. And we spoke exclusively with him during the NFL owners meetings.
Josh Harris had some stake in the Pittsburgh Steelers. What can you say about him now in the process of possibly being a future owner of the Washington Commanders?
You know, Josh is a good man. I think he'll be a good owner in the league. He's been a good partner at the Steelers for a few years now, so we wish him all the best.
What's the mood amongst the owners as this process continues on, getting closer to Josh Harris possibly owning the Washington Commanders?
You know, we just have to let the process unfold, and you know, got a little way to go, but it sounds like they're making progress.
Now, eventually, Josh Harris will take over as the owner of the Washington Commanders. And one thing the top thing probably on his to-do list is when will they build a new stadium for the Washington Commanders? And Roger Goodell, the commissioner for the NFL, he was asked about how important it is for the Commanders to get a new stadium.
I've had the conversation with the mayor. I've had conversations with others in the Washington, D.C. region. As you probably know, I grew up in Washington, D.C., going over to RFK Stadium. So I understand the passion of the fans in Washington. That's something that the new ownership is going to have to address. It is not something we're requiring in the context of the transaction. But I know that the new ownership will be focused on it just from the limited conversations I've had with them.
Now, another big topic during these NFL owners meetings is what is up with the Mary Jo White investigation? When will that be complete? When will the report come out? That is the NFL's investigation investigating Dan Snyder in regards to allegations of financial improprieties and allegations of sexual harassment. We're going to speak to Roger Goodell about that to get an update on when that report will be released. We'll have that update at 6 o'clock, you guys.
Aaron, everyone is anxious to see that. They said that we're going to be making it fully public, so nobody is expecting that to get shoved under the rug. We look forward to hearing your chat on that coming up at 6. Thanks, Steve.